Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about two date functions. There's the eDate and there's the EOMONTH. They are similar, but they are different at the same time. Okay, so let's paint the scenarios, where you use one or the other. So think of this as maybe items that you bought, right? And when you bought the items, maybe you were giving warranties, and you're giving a warranty to say, oh, this is going to expire in exactly 2 months. So what this means is that if you bought it on 11th of October, then 11th of December is the expiry date. If you want to get that date and know, oh, when exactly is the expiry, you use eDate. eDate just helps you translate that particular date to X months from wherever you are. And just note that it can go both forward and backward. So it means you could work and say, oh, 2 months before now or 2 months after now. Okay, but if you want to get the exact date, which is it starts on the 11th, it's going to expire on the 11th, then you were thinking of eDate. Now, the EOMONTH is when they say, okay, it's going to expire, on the last day of 2 months from now, for example. That's a different thing, right? So if it's 11th of October, 2 months from now, of course, would be 11th of December. But the last date of 2 months from now would be 31st of December, 2025. Okay, so there are two different things. It's different if it's expiring exactly 2 months from now or at the end of the second month from now. Okay, so in that case, that's an EOMONTH. If it's expiring exactly 2 months from now, that's an eDate. So let's see how that works. So when you come in here, what I've done here is just to put a number here that I can use to kind of play around. So if this is expiring, for example, they say at the end of that 2 months, then you do something like this. You do EOMONTH, you select the start date, and then you select the months, which is this one. I would want to lock this because I want to take this formula down, for example. Okay, so this is 31st of December 2025. You see the difference. This is 11th of October. 2 months from now would be 11th of December. But because you are looking at the end of the month, it is 31st. Now, the good thing about it is that when it comes to a date like February, this is where you will appreciate it. Okay, so when you take this down. So if you have something that gives you February, let me see this one. Let me flip it to 23rd December 25. Okay. All right. So you see, it's able to figure out the difference. I know that some are 31, some are 30, some are 28. And that's the beautiful thing about EOMONTH. You don't have to think about it and say, oh, if it's February now, is it a leap year? Is it not a leap year? Is it 28? Is it 29? EOMONTH is going to handle that. Okay. So now this is the second one. When it says it's expiring exactly 2 months from that date, that's an eDate. Okay. So because eDate allows you to just pick a date and you tell it how many months from that date. Okay. So you pick this, lock this, so that you can take that down and everybody references these two. Okay, so you see the difference. This one always goes to the last day of the month. This one goes exactly the same date. So if this is 11th, you can see this is 11th. If this is 4th, this is 4th. But this one always goes to the last date of the month. So you can use this. If you change this to 4, nothing is going to change. I mean, at least in terms of the days, it's going to still be 11th, but just the month that will change. So that's the difference. Okay. So eDate is just translating that date, exactly moving it by, 3 months. Then if it's EOMONTH, then it looks at the end of, 3 months from now. The reason why this is better than using, like adding maybe 90 to it is that all the months do not have the same number of days. So if you say something is expiring in 3 months from now, somebody will say, oh, 3 months, 30 days in a month. But it depends on the months you're dealing with, right? Not every month has 30 days. So you can't just use the formula like this plus 90. That would not be mathematically accurate. Okay. So EOMONTH and eDate will be the best way to handle it. Okay. So that's all I thought to share in this video. I'm used to saying share because I'm coming from YouTube, but whatever that term is on TikTok, do it, repost, and so that other people, can see it. Thank you.